Why, hello there. How are you enjoying the party so far? I'm sorry, did I startle you? Well, that wasn't my intention, if that makes it any better. But how are you enjoying yourself so far? I see. Well, that's good to hear at least. Is there anybody you know here? Or have you just been here by your own this whole time? Really? That's odd. I figured there'd be at least someone you knew here. Well, as far as I know, pretty much the entire town was invited, weren't they? Not that that says all that much, considering that's maybe 400 people, but still. Figured there'd at least be someone here you know. Oh, so you're the new girl I moved in last week, huh? I've been hearing quite a bit about you. After all, it's quite a big deal when someone moves into this place. I'm serious here. Take a look around you. This town consists of mainly your average homes. And yet, at the end of it all, you find this huge mansion, which is easily the size of at least 20 of the homes found in town. The entire town just looks like a fictional place, and yet, it's real. To outsiders, this place is too ominous, I guess. At least, that's what the few tourists we get every year say. They mention that we're... Never mind that. If I go any further, I might end up scaring you away. Anyways, I guess I should introduce myself right about now, shouldn't I? My name's Vi. What about you? What's your name? Ah, a pretty name for a pretty girl. How fitting. So, what brings you to this party then, if I may ask? Didn't think you would accept an invitation from someone in the neighborhood because you're new. Yet, here you are, when well over 100 guests declined the invite beforehand, or just flat out didn't show up. The new person that has no reason to trust me or anybody here shows up. It's quite an interesting event, really. Do tell me why you decided to come, though. I was kind of surprised. The invite looked pretty. Why, thank you. It makes me happy to hear you say that. I did put quite a bit of effort into it, after all. Ah, right. I suppose I should have mentioned that earlier, shouldn't I? But I am, in fact, the person that owns this place. Plus, I did hand-make those invites. So, since someone as beautiful as you likes them, it was worth the few hours I spent on them. Oh, no, please, skip the formalities. I'm just like everyone else that's attending today. The only difference being, I was lucky enough to get the life I live currently. Yeah, lucky. People never want to admit it, but luck is a bigger part of our lives than people make it out to be. I just got lucky. That's all there is to it, really. Nothing more, nothing less. Well then, now that the introductions are out of the way, and I've pretty much talked to everybody of importance that's intending that isn't you, can I interest you in a tour of the place? Well, I'm sure it's more interesting than sitting here alone drinking. How about it? Alright then, if you'll be so kind to follow me then, I'll make sure to cover every room in great detail. Well, maybe not too much. I don't want to keep you here until tomorrow night, after all. And then finally, I know, it's been quite a long hour to be honest, but the final room I have yet to show you is the bedroom. I can already see the look on your face. No, I'm not gonna do anything. It's literally just to show you. Well, unless you want me to do something. Ah, it is so fun teasing you. Now, we should actually be going back to the party, but... I can't help it. My bed is way too fucking comfortable. Oh, I really I shouldn't have laid down. Now I never want to leave. So, since I don't think I want to get up anytime soon, how about we talk a little bit more? What made you want to move to this place, huh? That's still the biggest mystery for me. Of course it is. We haven't had a new person move in God knows how long, to be honest. In my lifetime, it hasn't happened yet. I told you, it is truly a special occasion when someone new moves in. Especially since the house you're staying at right now has been on sale for about a decade by now, so we all just collectively thought it was never gonna sell. And then you came along, and a lot of people lost their money when we were betting on if the house was gonna be sold this year or not. I made quite a bit of money through that, so thank you for moving in the year that you did. Oh, it's a yearly gamble thing. Don't worry about it. It was gonna happen eventually. You were gonna ruin some people's days from the start. So, I know you are a highly mysterious person that has chosen to move in for, well, some reason. But I guess you don't know anything about me, per se. Is there anything you would like to know? Really? Nothing at all? I find that very hard to believe, you know? Especially since, for about the past 15 minutes or so, you've looked as if something's on your mind. You know, you can pretty much ask me anything. There's no wrong questions you can ask, and if I don't want to answer them, I don't. It's as simple as that. See, you did have a question, didn't you? Come on, ask. What's up? That's what you were worried about? Yes, you are right. I did start speaking a little bit more informal, I guess you can say. I hope you don't mind. Unless the image of being the formal host was your thing and now I'm completely ruined in your eyes, I don't think it's that big of a deal. No, it just means I'm sort of comfortable around you, I guess. I mean, it's not like you've done anything bad, and compared to a lot of people, you're actually quite nice to talk to. And you're not afraid of me. Strangely enough, that happens more often than you'd think. So, I don't know. I guess I've just gotten a little bit comfortable around you. I hope you don't mind. Now, if you would be so kind to answer one of my questions. Well, why are you lying to me? Don't play dumb here. I know what's going on. I can read people quite well, I'd like to say. And you still have a question on your mind. All I'm saying is the question you just asked was not the one you were concerning yourself with. It may have been one of the questions, but it certainly wasn't the primary one. You look nervous. What could possibly be so incredibly weird that you don't want to ask me, huh? I'm sure it can't be that bad. Come on, just tell me. What is the one question you've been dying to ask me? Open my mouth? Sure. Why exactly am I doing this? Oh, you look scared. Did you see something you shouldn't have? I think it's a little bit too late to play that off, isn't it? After all, you've seen a little bit too much. It's really a shame. I was going to wait a long time before I did anything like this, but you just had to be so perceptive. Actually, I'm quite impressed. Nobody's ever mentioned my fangs before. I'd like to think I do a good job at hiding them. But I guess it was only a matter of time before someone perceptive came here. But I'm glad that person is so cute. Do you know what happens when a vampire bites you? It's just like in the books. Maybe we kill you afterwards, or you die in the process, or something interesting happens. From now on, you're only mine, you understand? You can live here if you want. I have plenty of space here, and you'll just be mine forever. You'll go about your day just like if you would on a normal day, but instead you'll come home to me, and I'll give you all the love you could ever want, all in exchange for a little bit of your blood. I wish I'd met you sooner. Someone with blood of this quality is surely a 1 in a million encounter. I shouldn't get too carried away. You need to be alive for a very long time after all, especially now that you're mine. Yes, I'll say it again. From now on, you're only mine. I like that little blush on your face. Maybe you don't mind that much, that now you're only mine. Maybe you secretly like this. That's interesting. As much as I'd love to stay here, I really should go back to the party. But I can't have you just run away when I'm not looking or tending to other guests, so for now I'll lock you up in here. Is that okay, sweetheart? Good. Now be a good girl and wait for me to come back, okay? That's what I like to hear. I'll be back soon.